Hello there, everyone. Alright, so here we go. Dailies to do. Got 25 minutes to get them done. I think we'll be fine. Alright, claim that. What was this? Fulcrum shards. We're really in need of those. Let's grab that. I haven't done the numbers for Yoda and Chewbacca, but I'm assuming I'll have enough to take Yoda and Chewie to 5 stars without getting the episode pass. I mean, with, they get a bonus, but it's kind of good to know. I had to think then, is there an attacker Wookiee? And it's veteran, isn't it? Just made me think if they've given Yoda and Chewie a bit of firepower to try and add to it. I say that. It's hard to know when you can just do that and win a tier. Right, 5 more shards, so 20 needed. I think I am 5 short. That would be a bit of a bummer. Alright, leaderboard, where were we? 95. That's about where I'm standing. You know, I'm very rarely far off that. Alright, let's get one in. Take off a daily. Oh, we're still on tier 3 here, so pass to Barris. We just basic. Basic. We do the special. Call the Master Assist. Yeah, I think we're alright here. I was going to say the counter should win that. Alright. Get a few goodies for that. It does give us an upgrade. Yeah, the Mark 4 materials. I'm not so sure it's right giving them now, but why not? I don't think we do much in tier 4 anyway, so we might as well just apply it. Okay, so pass that to Yoda, I think. Or Yoda and Chewie. Tudor. Alright, so they take that. Well, the Walker takes its turn. And another. We mass assist. Basic. Basic. 20% is nice. I'm okay checking out of that. You know, I want more, but I'm not sort of crying in my pillow about 20. Alright, we're up for 30. Cool. Much higher than I thought. Yeah, I mean, I'm more than okay at 34. Yeah, and we got a fair few of those. I mean, that's Dawn ability, Dawn ability. I could have sworn those were different. My eyes are playing tricks. So that could be enough to get the other two up to the level that Luke's at. Let's just make sure it's only 38. It's something I've really been trying to be consistent with, just taking one at a time. And I could afford to do one more. So I'm going to stick with Luke just for the fact he is 5-star and he is the lead. Well, I'm using his lead. Even if, like, that makes it a bit wonky in terms of the levels, it's like, okay. Alright, again, pass that to Tudor. Here's the Walker. Okay, we're going to lose points on that. Again, this is where RNG kicks in, isn't it? Because I haven't really done anything different to the last run yet. We lost Tudor, which then impacts the score massively. I honestly feel the same, T-Max. I honestly feel the same. I actually had an experience, because I was sitting in the car doing it, actually. My mum was having a haircut, and I was just like, alright, I might as well do this while I'm sitting here. And I honestly was sat there thinking, is this what Wales feel like? It really was funny just going through the motions of it. Hang on, let me just claim that before I forget. I don't think it expires, but just be safe. But yeah, I've got all my focus datacrons done now, and every one of my other datacrons are level 9. Plus, they've all got the stats I would aim for, if you like. Or at least my guild have pushed me towards. So, well, pushed is harsh, nudged me towards. So yeah. It's like I said, I honestly don't know how Wales do that. I mean, I know, I have actually experienced how they do it, but my point being more, like, the amount of refreshes it took to get all of these. I dread to think how many crystals and other income sources it would have cost. Absolutely bonkers. Oh, this one I haven't messed with just for the fact that I kind of thought I wanted these 2 levels, and Royal Guard I'm not too fussed about. I was thinking about this for something like a Hondo, just for the fact that Vayne could be very annoying with that. That was where my head went. I haven't done Sunfac either, so it's... I don't really know where I'm going to go with this one, to be honest. Maybe Jabba? Oh, wow. I'm assuming that's pre, and let me just contextualize that, because my crystal to real life currency math is terrible. So, we're talking about 600, is that? Give or take? Actually, rework that. Alright, so 4.84 shall we call it? Times 99.99. Bloody hell. That's kind of scary. Just in terms of, you know, just to get them like that. And I said it yesterday, I actually do feel for the Wales a bit here. I know, again, it's like crying to my cash, if you like, but it is one of those advantages they pay for. So the fact that every player in the game who had datacrons has now got that ability to do it is that, yeah, it's insane. Like, I wouldn't blame them for being cheesed off, because like their advantage is gone, or one of their advantages. You know, they're still going to be top of the pops and all that. You know, it's not like they're going to be struggling all of a sudden, but I can understand if they'd be annoyed. Oh, hang on, ships. I keep forgetting to farm Rogue One, simply because I have not been farming ships in a long time. Yeah, I mean, it feels wrong of me to say I hope CG correct that, because, again, I'm very aware of sounding like I'm trying to pander to Wales, as it were, but equally, they do keep the game alive for the most part, so it's like, yeah. Sorry, violated was the word that made me laugh. not the rest of it. That was all completely valid. Violated just took me into a different place. But yeah, I do completely agree. It feels like they need to do something, but I think it might have been you, Mol, who was saying maybe they'll lower the Maul Rex, and I'm like, I just don't see that. I think they really want to see how far they can push people, but I don't know. I think there will be a pushback. I mean, especially when you consider that they've done this with the Datacrons. It's like, what incentive is there other than to get the 7-star Maul? I don't know. Oh, it is. It's going to be... I mean, the next 3 months are going to be absolute carnage. It's kind of weird to think I'm looking forward to the next 2 rounds just because they won't have all this mess in it. Yeah, I mean... It is where I wonder. I don't know if the likes of Scribe and I think Playbook was in the Relic Delta playtest and all that. I think Eggnods was as well. I don't know if any of them are still in like a group chat with CG or got access to a chat with them, but they spend, you know, to varying degrees. You would hope as people who were in that conversation initially, they'd be able to reach out and say, there's a bit of an awkward feeling amongst people who've spent a bit of money on this game. You know, you'd like to think they could at least nudge them, but again, like I say with Christmas, it could impact it. And I'm not exactly sure what they could do to essentially get rid of that feeling, you know what I mean? It's not like they can sort of say, right, let's have a look at who's spent the most money in the game and give them something, because it's like, well, why? And I genuinely think Maul is their testing ground, if you like. They won't want... they might do it, but I don't think they will want to alter that, because it would sort of go against what they're trying to do as far as testing the waters, as it were. I mean, if people don't get Maul, or as many as they would hope, then maybe they'd change. But... I mean, I think as well, the question with Maul's going to be, how good is he without the stars? Because obviously we don't need stars to get to relics now, but we need... If we get a 4-star Maul, it's what, relic 3, is it? I can't remember. But you think, alright, if it's relic 3 or something like that, you know, it's not the worst, is it? Relic Delta will kick it, but... especially in the Stranger team, will that matter too much? You got Visas for a revive. If everyone is suspecting correctly that Ezra Exile will go in there, he can be a pre-taunt, or something like it. I'm not encouraging that, by the way, but I think we're all expecting something like that to happen. Ooh, a little shy. I was hoping I could get to 84. Can I just nudge ahead in a minute? Can I? Feels weird that I've actually found it easier to get to Rose just by going bottom of my roster. Weird in the sense of, you know, it feels odd that a relic character would be that low. Alright, still a bit shy there. Yeah, I mean, I think the idea of Relic 7 isn't unrealistic in terms of what that we might be expecting. Again, I'm not thrilled at the prospect because it will all depend how integral Maul is to the team, but yeah, I'm not thrilled at it. I think R9 would be a significant jump. Like, there's... ironically, that is the word they use, significant. So, R9 would be a jump. But yeah. I think if it was R9, I think everyone... Well, I'll say everyone. I know for myself, at least. My philosophy would be, well, they've told me I've got to do R9, so I do R9s. I wouldn't like it. Especially if the characters weren't much cop. I mean, assuming it's these guys anyway. But if they tell you do it, they tell you do it. What more can we do? I think the thing that would be getting me, though, is if you're a whale, or a kraken, or a Goliath, or whatever the top tier of whaling is called, would you really want to be told, right, the only reason you want to spend this money is to get the character 7-star day 1, so they can go to Relic 10 straight away? Would you rather being able to do the gearing yourself? I think that is where the issue comes from, that it feels like they've taken player agency away just to force spending. You know, and that's the bit that I understand people getting irritated at. It's like the other day, I realised my characters in Colosseum are gear 8, and I'm like, okay, we're actually at a relatively okay gear level. You know, it's not like we're doing puny damage now and got puny health bars, we're actually okay levels. But it's still subpar, you know. I might come back for these in a minute. What time are we on? 7 minutes. I had to pick that up the other day. I thought I might as well use it. Let's do... Ooh, nope, I haven't got the currency yet. I think my raid's up tonight. That's why I'm still working on... what's his face? Smee. I can't remember if I've heard that Pirate King Hondo, and Smee can do R9. I don't mind taking multiple up to R9 anyway in the long run, but it'd be nice if I could get them for the raid, and then I'm really done for, like, the raid. Well, I'd like to think I am. It's just building up Maz a bit more so that that's more of a Lord Vader thing. The only way they can encourage spending in the future is make more OP and then have a 6-month wait. Yeah. In a way, I actually think that's a fair trade. But I think what could irk people in general... We've had a spectrum of spending, haven't we? Like from free-to-play to like the actual Krakens, and in between we've had the dolphins, the minnow, the tuna fish, whatever you want to call them. And I feel like this change essentially removes that middle ground. You might as well be free to play, or you might as well be a cracking if you can. There's no like middle ground where it's like, oh, if you spend a bit, you can keep up. And I think that's why it irks people in the sense of it will take that agency away, but yeah. Hello, playing. How you doing? All right. Let's knock this first order bozo out. Do that. It's definitely a button masher, this, isn't it? I'm looking forward to getting Hondo's ult, though. I feel like I'm incomplete still. I'm naturally so, but you know, some GLs you feel like you can get a bit of mileage out of them pre-ult. I feel like Hondo's very heavily dependent on it. Maybe I could put kicks in the line just to compensate, but it wouldn't feel the same, I don't think. Yeah, we've been talking about it. I mean, as much as I've enjoyed that little peek as you've coined it, I also can completely understand if there are whales out there who are like, I've lost my advantage here. You know, it's quite a big advantage they've lost. I mean, this is me. I've not got like rows and rows, but I've still got, you know, a fair chunk compared to what I had. All my focus are done now, where before it was just 2. So I totally get any whale who'd be annoyed. But I mean, it is what it is. I keep saying to myself, I'm going to have to write a little list for myself of things I need to take up for compensate with Relic Delta. It's like, I'd like the pirates still be, well, the Pirate King Hondo pirates to be Relic 9. That way they can all do all the same things, if you know what I mean, like TB, etc. And that isn't too bad, is it? It's these 4 plus Smee, who I've just taken to 8. Oh, ignore the mods, I will remod. I didn't go that close. I essentially decided if I'm going to re-roll something, I'm just going to try and get over like the 50% mark of what the bracket was. So, like there, that's over 50. You know, I could have waited and, oh, I say waited, being a bit more patient and try to get, say, a plus 98 or something, but, or plus 99, but it's like, I'd be there for half an hour, I bet. So I figured I'll just try and get so that they're in like a decent bit. I mean, I think this might have been on the cron before, because I'm sure I haven't been doing just 82. But yeah, that's the general thing I was trying. If it turns out that I'm being, you know, overly cautious, I could alter it. But I think it was Marl who was saying it to me earlier. Armor Pen's kind of a funny one anyway, so it's probably best not stressing over that. Maybe something like Hals, it's worth a little effort. Yeah, I think if it's over 50, then actually I'll make it about 55. I had 1 or 2 where it was like just over that 50% margin. I thought, no, I'm not. You're not getting me that way. But yeah, pretty much anything that was say 60 plus, I was like, okay, it's better than the low end. Right, so let me just bring this up, and let me just bring this up on my side. Oh, wrong command. Alright, so we're facing Azrael today. I did have a momentary pause when I saw this, because I did have a guildmate in the Hermit's family who was called Adriel. So for a second I had to go, you know, just reconciling the name just to make sure. But yeah, still, Batman villain. I believe. Or kind of villain. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the guild though. All-purpose taco. Fair play to them. 13.5 to 13 mil, so we've got a little lead there. If we look at Zetas, we're ahead. 374 to 319. Ommis were 80 to 73. GA only marginally ahead. 62 to 59. Speeds, we're ahead on the 25s. Quite a bit. 123 to 58. 20 pluses, 870 to 870. I wish it was 870. I'm going blind. 370 to 234. Then 15s, 569 to 468. So all good advantages. And we're ahead on all these offense defense stats. So we're getting pretty nice. Relics, we're ahead on Relic 9s 22 to 15. They've got a lead on the 8s 21 to 23. I'm ahead on the 7s 99 to 71. And yeah, they've got a lead on 6s and 5s. Fair play. Datacrons, I've done this today, so there are a lot of Datacron rerolls there. But yeah, I would guess we were about the same before the fiasco happened. Actually, can I bring up the last one? Like, that would be before today, so what was I at? Yeah, I was way behind. 63 I was on before, so assuming this guy's also re-rolled some, yeah, you can kind of see how crazy I went on the re-rolls today versus where I was. So yeah, let's have a look. They've got Hisoka, I do not. They've got all the GLs. Nothing standing out as crazy in the relic department there, you know, like... I mean, obviously, Cat Hisoka, but that's just my fault, not them. Yeah, we're about the same. You know, I've got one bump on my Raver, but that's about it. Quite interesting. Alright, so we are past the start time, so let's just run this. There we go. Let's see what they've got. Okay. So I recognize there's an ad break on Twitch here, so I do apologise for that timing. We got Love Vader with a Dooku Kron. Something has just occurred to me. The Krons are going to be all over the place on here because it'll be updating to my current roster. So yeah, we've got to keep that in mind. I might ignore Krons actually when I'm doing my plan. So max health damage on Love Vader, that's good. Attack a Kron is annoying. Okay. Tarkin, we obviously had Tarkin problems last round. By the way, I did lose last round. I'm back in Kyber 2 if you didn't see it. Bulk, fair play. Mace Deppa Barris. Barris level 9, fair play. Interesting. Maz, Hondo, and Quigold with the Hondo level 9. Okay, nothing too crazy, but again, it's something. Finzori Poe with the Pokron. First time I'm facing this after placing this all season, so I'm actually intrigued how it gets on. I feel like I might have to overkill it just to pay it the respect I've been seeing from it. I might even look at my own history, just see what other people have been doing. The Jawa Kron on Ray-Ban Ezra, that could be a bit annoying. Ahsoka, Wat, and Hu Yang with a Tank Kron. That kills the Great Mothers. Yeah, not a fan of that. We've got Queen with the Bulbacron. Alma Pen could be a little awkward there. Jabba with the Eidencron. They've not been messing around with these Focus Diacrons, I'll give them credit. And Pirate King Kondo with a Vane... not Vanecron, sorry. A Silver Cron, a good level 6. Okay. I feel like I've got reasons to be a touch concerned here. I mean, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 GLs on defense that we can see. I think my gut is leaning me towards... Slacker can stay where it's been doing alright against Hondo. Interestingly, didn't go for a tank, by the way. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Brutus as a character, I like Silvo as a character, and you've obviously got Silvo Crom, but Vane feels very important to a Hondo team just for the fact that he's basically the one keeping everyone alive. I honestly don't know. That feels odd. I'm actually thinking, is Slacker a touch overkill? But with that in mind, I don't really want to be trying something else. Now, I messed up last round with Leia. I completely own that. I put a Cron affecting turn meter on my team, and Drogon went way too fast. So we don't do that. We should be okay. It does feel like I'm in a spot of bother though with Ahsoka. If I just ignore Ahsoka for a minute, I'm thinking Lord Vader, even though it's got a interesting stuff with Tachacron, Armor Pen, etc. Maybe we do Seabane. Just try and repeat what we did yesterday. After yesterday, I want to do Treya on Tarkin. That has been working well. I want to just go for it again. Mace. I think yesterday I did... What was it yesterday? Jabba? Jabba's available, so that is an option. Very reluctant to use that, though. Let's just leave that a minute. I've got Queen in my mind here. It's a gut feeling again, but I'm thinking we go with JML on Maz. Finn Zori is such a funny one because that Cron... At the start of each encounter, Poe inflicts fear on all enemies, which can't be copied, dispelled, evaded, prevented, or resisted, which is bloody crazy, because you would assume the only thing that wouldn't be affected is anything that's immune to fear. But I can't think of many things that are immune to fear. There's something, I'm sure, but I'm drawing a blank what there is. Yeah. I don't know if it'll give me this, but immune to fear. No, that was not it. Nope, won't search there either. Ability report? No. Maybe character stats and then filters. There we go. Special? No. Ability classes. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that looks like fear immunity. I think I'm going to just search for fear, see if it brings anything up. Balin's on defense, so that's ruled out. So Malgus himself is immune to stun and fear. But not his allies, so that would be very awkward because we'd be reliant on Malgus pretty much doing everything. Alright, let's go about this another way. Counters. Finn. Alright, let me have a look at Raver. I'm not seeing anything about fear immunity there. Yeah, I'm seeing nothing about fear there. Maybe it's just a case that it doesn't matter? Oh, okay, the songs are finished. I thought we were just on a long gap between them. Maybe we just go with Malgus. They seem par for the course. If that's the case, I'll go with Raver. Raver's the one that's been more consistently seen, so let's go for it. There we go. For some reason it put 2 in, so I'm just getting rid of 1. Or not, okay. Okay, so still 2 more to work out. We need something that'll deal with this. Kenobi could be an option. Mace? Sorry, not Mace. Bo-Katan's also an option there. I think I'm going to put that one in. Sorry, I thought I'd used Bo for a second. I was like, where did I use that? Alright, yeah, so give Bo a go there. And then Queen. Yeah, I'm still dodging the Ahsoka problem. This is a bigger problem, arguably. I am really, really wishing I could do Seer there and trust it. It's because of that I'm thinking I might need Bo. So maybe we just go bigger with Kenobi. Kenobi feels like overkill for a mace, but still need to solve this. It's kind of tempting to two-shot it, you know, take in Han, kill Watt, and then just clean up with Bo-Katan against Ahsoka Huyang. But committing to a two-shot is not what I want to do. Yeah, it's tank revive as well, so we've got to deal with it twice. Yeah, Bo on her own is not challenging it. Let's have a look at Rey. Slacker's the most consistent. Leia's next. Sia Malicos is down at 53. I mean, Sia is 68 against Pirate King. We are on par for two of them with Ralix. I am wondering if that's the better call. It's a gamble, but if we remove these three here and these three here, if we do Seer on this, if we do Slacker on Rey, and then Ahsoka we do Leia, which I know is overkill, but I still haven't got a Queen counter here as well. Give this guy his due. He's set me a challenge here. Quite a lot of tough things to take down. I mean, it almost does feel like maybe the Great Mothers again? Just doom Pow straight out the gate and then work on the others? Right. I think we give it a go. I mean, the awkward one is going to be Seer. So I figure we get that one out of the way first. If we can get through Seer, I would say bar Raver on Finn. Everything else is relatively okay. Maybe C-Bane against Lord Vader could be awkward. But considering we beat a Relic 10 Lord Vader yesterday, I'd like to think again we've got a chance there. So, let's get this one going. Okay. Again, it feels so weird that I'm not planning the Datacrons on that site like I have been, but I just know that they're going to be a little bit funky, you know? I'm just thinking there will be buffs, so that actually could be okay. Let's give it a go. Alright, let's aim there. Yeah, I feel like Taran got a bit unlucky there. Oof, okay. Just hang in there. Nuke. All right. I really need Taran to be able to use a special. So far in this battle, we haven't used rocks. Oh, wow, okay. I know I said I wanted rocks, but not that way. Counter? Nope. Right, bring the sky down, get Brutus out. Right, come on. Rock. Oh, we don't get rocks, okay. I can only assume that's a Hondo thing. Alright, another ult. We're hitting for low damage. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, this is most likely a cleanup. Because Starkiller is not even able to hit him at the moment. Alright, I don't like that, but it is a cleanup. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything clear here. I really don't want to burn Jabba for a cleanup. I'm trying to think what Hondo's capable of on his own. If just for clarity, if you're thinking, well, why are you saving certain units? I've got Jabra in mind just because I don't really know what's on the battle, so having AGL is kind of helpful there. Revan, Malgus, all that lot, I'm thinking if we face a Caloran Beck team with Costa in it. Jar Jar's if we face a Trench or something along those lines. I wonder if Imps could do it. Like, it is just Hondo. Not to diminish Hondo, but, like, I know Imps can do it. We've got anything to support? No, in a word. That's not bad in terms of it's giving buffs on basic. It's not got all the good support stuff that it has, but it might at least give us that little initial opening. I don't know. I'm probably coping here. Right, over there on Dark Trooper, please. Turn meter. Yeah, not good that he's evading. Oh, again evade. Oh, you little... Yeah. We haven't got enough to go here now. Hey Dan, how you doing? For the record, with this Relic Delta, I'm not surprised we're not doing well. I mean, what is it out of curiosity? 2,000 damage we're doing right now. Hey, nice one, man. Good morning. Go and say it is nearly 10:30 in the evening in the UK. And there that goes. Ugh. I'm doing alright. Hondo's giving me a little headache here, but I'm doing alright in myself. How about you? I go back to it. I don't want to throw Jabba, even though it might be a good sacrifice. I mean, Maul is pathetic in this battle, but just to throw that one in. Something's telling me it's going to have to be Jabba, and I really don't want that. Let me just log this battle while I'm thinking about it. We didn't win, but we did take them out. Imps, we tried 1, 2, 3. Oh. Try again. There we go. Battle loss. Alright. I think I've got to come back to it. I need to get some wins under my belt just to try and gain a bit of momentum. Probably the other funny one that I was a little wary of, and I figured, let's just check it, was Seabane on Lord Vader. I wonder if I can bow it. I feel like I'm pushing my luck saying maybe Bo could do it, but if that was the case, then I feel reasonably confident Seabane could clean up Hondo. But yeah, then I feel like I'm really trying to cheese this. We have got another attacker Crom. Let's give it a go, eh? This is where one loss does you, because it can send you straight off your plan. Also, that shows that Datacron doing its work. Max health damage. Ugh, okay. Alright, bam, get your birds out. Yeah, have that bow. Oh, wow, okay. Handy revive is a handy revive, I guess. Ooh, okay. Apo goes. Kind of annoying that we didn't get the birds, like the ability just cancelled. We're going to lose Bam here, surely. Oh, we lost both of them down. Yeah. Alright, that was a waste. I should have trusted my gut not to do that. Yeah, I'm annoyed at myself there. I should have known that that wasn't a good idea, but I thought, we'll try it. Yeah, loss. Still, we'll go again. We'll try Seabane. Link and Link. I might be misremembering. I don't think Bo-Katan Mandalore has had a Datacron dedicated to her since a release. And I know in a way that isn't like the most shocking thing, but it's like she's kind of due one, you know, just something that says, yeah, you get to be OP for a bit. Right, got rid of the protection up at least. Alright, do that. Alright, we got rid of Apo and Nightfall. I think the issue right now is just punching through Lord Vader. Might as well focus on Lord Vader, he's the one we need to get out. Alright. Alright, come on, drain. We gotta be getting close to CX2. He's only Relic 7. Soon enough we've got to have like a good hit. A lot of dots on the pair of them. It's a good job they don't care about it. Bane, just stand strong, man. Stand strong. Can I actually get you now? Not instantly, but it was enough that I could potentially do that. Yeah, okay. Full auto, Minton 40. I mean, Bane's Siphon's really shot up at this point, surely. Oh, wow, okay, C's not looking good, though. Good job Bane didn't need him. 35, damn. Alright, okay, the rest of the counters I feel comfortable with. Yeah, let's whittle down this wall. So, Galactic Republic. Actually, I feel very comfortable here. We've got a 4 relic delta advantage on Pow and... not Pow, Butcher and Chrysanthemum. Inflicting with Vulnerable. Crit damage, we might be able to nuke straight out. Nah, a little bit early. A little bit greedy on my side. Still, they should be doing a lot less damage. I'm not using the special because I'm hoping we're still okay. Oh, you little git. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Now I'm doing it. Oh, you're absolutely kidding me. This is how I lost it last time. And I actually thought I'd got Pow in time there. I didn't think he was going. Right, one's down, but we won't be able to take these two. Afra should be able to clean, but this is messy beyond belief. What was the DC? Iden. It goes to show Rowlet Delta isn't everything, right? I mean, let me just see what that says when they're doing something. I'm dealing 70% more and receiving 40% less. Yet, the thermals don't care. They just take out POW. It's highly unlikely, but just supposing I could have got rid of Chrysanthemum, I would then just hold, but we aren't doing that. I still can't believe they got POW again. I thought I had actually got him before the thermals had done the damage. Yeah, not gonna lie, this one stings. Jabba, can you speed up your ult, please? I mean, I might as well take Bush being out because it makes the cleanup better, but 90 seconds more of this, it's like, come on. I would laugh as well if Jabba decided to go for the Handmaid instead of Queen. Just to sort of rub salt in the wound. And if I have said it, but just to reiterate, I'll give them a potential fair due. They have used the focus datacrons really well on defense. It's irritating to face, but I'll give them the due. They are getting holds quite warranted. Scoundrels. Oh, no, not Sam. Going Armor Pen, just simply because I know Chrysanthemum is a pain. Also, I know that BT1 likes Armor Pen. I mean, we're blind, I might as well just use the AoE, which does less damage. Come on, armor. Oh, okay, we even miss. I swear I can't help but think how much this DC is playing a part. Or their DC, I should say. Because don't get me wrong, this is not a straightforward cleanup, but at this moment in time, I'm not even making a dent, which is irritating. You know, against these two, which between them have got no damage, well, limited damage, it feels very awkward. Right, we increased the cooldowns even if we didn't do much else.
Go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me with a smile, it's quirky, it's mine.
Alright, we're not blind. There we go, Armor Shred. Need to start ripping through this Chrysanthemum. I mean, you would not believe it was Rowlet 5 how it is holding. There we go, that's more like it. Right, I really need to focus on Jabra as much as I can because he's going to get his Rancor out soon. And I just don't want to be dealing with that. Right, Jabba goes again. Increase cooldowns. Another armor shred. Oh, again, we got blind. Or an evade. I'm really worried because I feel like Jabba has got his rank already. Come on, BT. There we go. It will have a Rancor next turn. Okay, that was a perfect choice. I can cope with the droid going. I would go full auto, but I don't trust the AI to play it smart. Yeah, summon the droid. Go on, increase cooldowns. Armor shred. Come on, we got time. Come on, torture. Go on, we're getting there. Nearly. 33. Okay. Right, we had a loss there. We took out Bush. So then we go with Afra. I didn't list Afra? Really? Wow, I'm amazed at that. I thought it would have been on there. Right, that I think it said 33. I can't remember. Right, barely made headway at this point. Right, let's try and get a clean battle, which I say as I'm doing Slacker versus Ray. There's several doses of irony in that. Let's do that, and let's poke Ray. I probably should have done Ben actually, but oh well. Let's siphon Ezra. Alright, let's go all in on Ben. Okay, they're all DI. Ugh, okay. Right, we're in ult. Let's just stun Ben so he doesn't do things. Do one more. Ugh, I would have liked another one. Okay. And just kill. Right, 50 banners. Shocking, but we got through it. Alright. Pass that there. We'll do the burn with R2. And go on, we'll put the ambush on Ahsoka. Get rid of Hu Yang. And let's do that. It feels right that we did that. Unless I'm mistaken, if Glack dies, she would lose tank tech, right? Wow. Why is she not taking damage? They're recovering. Great. Have I got any way of stopping her from healing? Alright, come on, can we just get her this time? Alright, she's moving a bit quick, but she hasn't got tank tech right. That's positive. She's still got that Datacron though, making her a bit annoying. Interesting how she came back with the negative one, the ambush, but didn't come back with the tank tech though. Like, I know that what applies it, but still funny. How that works, you know. Alright, night sisters. Alright, Doom. Bless. Morgan's got to take a few punches. I think we do that anyway. Oh, wow, okay. Morgan did not take a few punches. Oh, I'm having rotten luck tonight. Okay, yeah, I am having rotten luck. There's not much more I can add to that, really. It's gonna have to be Raver. I do think it's worth conceding at this point, though. I mean, when I say like that, I mean, even if I clear this wall now, I don't think I've got enough to clear all the teams that are going to be on defense. Right, so Queen Death marks herself. Alright, so we have got that. I think I misplayed a bit when it came to the seconds before Grand went. Yeah, I'm Temmin trapped here. Alright, I'm submitting because we got Queen out, but this is atrocious. I can't really use another word. I'm doing terrible tonight. Right, you gone. Last thing I want is him doing an AoE and getting Mando. Alright, 26. I dread to think what the back wall is. I'm not exactly sure what I'm hoping for here, other than we're just able to get him down through attrition, if you like. I mean, it's a lot buff immunity, so he can't do any stealing, or at least he can't take them for himself. It doesn't help when he evades like that. Right, we have got our ult. Only thing our ult will really do is put armor shred, but it's something. Plus, if we get contract, we're hopefully dealing damage a bit quicker. I mean, that's 2 rankles. I've just got to hope we can keep going. I mean, Hondo is quick enough to get his own ult. It feels like we do need to land that shock. I mean, you think we're down to 2 minutes and we've not really made a big dent yet. It's evasion down, but it's the shock we need off Chrysanthemum. Yeah, that's the ult.
Outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you.
Yeah, it really hurts when you're not even dealing damage. Like that 5,400, 9,100.
You said I wish this will never be over. Darling, it's time for your present.
And our mastery is still up, so it's not like he's doing something to reduce our mastery. You know, he's still... It's as if his own's just shot up that high that he can dodge and shield himself from damage when you add in Delta.
Some kind of love, my friend. Pick up some candy canes and hang a wreath on your door.
I mean, this hurts as far as, you know, I've used a GL and I haven't been able to do a clean up of a solo level, essentially. I get that Jabba might not be the best suited, but it's like, oi, oi, oi.
It's just you and me tonight. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you.
JMK Cat Snips. Well, I'll admit at this point, I don't believe I've got any chance of winning. So I will give it a go, even though my relics are atrocious. But yeah, let's just see what happens, I guess. Right, we'll pop that there. Oh, for sure. I mean, I'm just happy to give anything a go at this point. I mean, I was going to use Kenobi on Mace, but at this point, I don't think it really matters.
We have a supporter here. We have a supporter. Thank you for supporting JJ's Productions. Thank you.
Death Salon with the raid. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, I mean, look at that. We're not even landing our hits. It's demoralizing. Kind of makes us look like punks. Right, I'm going to pass that to Ahsoka because she does actually assist a fair bit. God, the dodges in this are so tilting. Right, vulnerable. It's fairly bonkers how I feel more in danger than Hondo. Right, I realised I'm not an ult. Yeah, it's the actual damage we're not doing. That is where this is being killed. Oh. I mean, Galactic Legends being dodged like this, totaling about 8k damage between them when they are hitting. Man, Hondo's just being filthy. And we haven't even got Snips now trying to cleanse. Or dispel, I should say. Yeah, I thought we were losing Kenobi this time. I'm amazed we haven't lost Cat already. Yeah, I've literally thrown everything at this now. Oh, JML I haven't. So, for argument's sake, let's throw JML at it.
It's December again.
Yeah, I mean, this whole thing feels rough, if I'm being honest. I mean, I was boxed in a little bit. I did see a Malachus originally because it was probably the best counter I had available, but I knew the odds of it working first was not great. So yeah, it's one of those where you're looking and you're thinking, God, I need something to go for me, and yeah, I've dropped so many times already, it's unreal. Right now, I would like to just get through Honda, one for personal pride, but also just to see what he was hiding. Right, well, I can do that, but it's not of much note. I've just realised I should be calling JML, shouldn't I? I keep forgetting that. Wow. You have to laugh out. He just basically said, nah, I'm not taking damage, I'm just going to ignore I'm just going to dodge it. Come on. Oh! Man, oh man. Alright, you've taken everything I've got, Azrael. That is demoralising, I'm not gonna lie. But, hey, what can I say? I think that's the first time in a long time I have absolutely been owned in GAC. Like, a lot of my battles, rounds of late have been reasonably close. So yeah, that one's a gut punch. Let me have a nosy. Here we go, history. Yeah, last season I only did one battle, 75. But yeah, before that I'd only had a couple in the other 5v5, so 5v5 is common. Last time in 3v3, it was against Total Nerd, who I'm in the same guild as now. So, yeah. That sucks. But yeah, it is what it is. Hondo's Hondo, and I'm just waiting for his ult to come like a patient little gamer. But yeah, that is it, I'm afraid. I would like to have done more, but the game kind of said, no, screw you. So, we'll launch a raid, if we can. Alright, I'm going raid into Urban Wildcat, just for the fact that I think they're doing the GAC, so I figure it's just something a little bit different to usual, if you like. So I'll start the raid there. Daniel, appreciate the GG. Hopefully we at least finish the season on a win, because Going 0-3 after a 3-0 would be a bit rough. But yeah, I'm going to say I'll be back now on Monday, so hopefully I'll see folks then. That'll be the last one before. Well, it'll be the last stream on the YouTube channel until after Christmas, so hopefully I'll see you all then. Yeah, until then, folks. Bye for now.